Well, hello. Uh, Here's a picture of my judge. Anyways, I went to court and, Gabriel came with me. He was over there. He wasn't very happy. And he left. He was upset with me because when I went up there to talk to the judge, I was like, the judge was asking me what I want to plead, guilty, and I'm like, nothing. Well, do you understand your charges? And I said, no. And he's like, well, you have a lot of them. And I'm like, well, for walking through a public parking lot, I don't understand what I'm doing here. And he was like, well, do you want to get a lawyer? Or what do you want to do? Because I wouldn't answer him if I pleaded guilty or what. And I'm like, do I need one? And he said, yeah, I think you do. And I said, okay, well, I don't know what for, but if I need one, then okay. So he says he'll assign me a public defender. And I was like, okay. So he assigns me a public defender. So I'm waiting over there from 8:30 until 12:30 for her to talk to me. But she has 10 other people in that courtroom, most of which are DUIs, Spanish-speaking people with drunk driving. That's about all it was. One guy had a battery charge. And I'm sitting there for walking through a public parking lot. So I'm out here. Gabriel left. He told me that if I wanted to go to jail, that I could go ahead and go to jail. But he didn't think that I should have talked to the judge the way I did. And that at that time, it was the time for me to be quiet. And I told him if he didn't like what I had to say or the way I was handling it, that, I'm sorry. But I'm not going to bow down. They never let you talk, ever. I just went through a whole nother jury trial in Santa Barbara County. I went through the whole situation with, sitting there, letting them put me through all this crap, through Halloween, Thanksgiving, and Christmas. And here it is, Easter, and I'm back in the courtroom in San Luis Obispo for walking through a public parking lot where I was invited. And so he gets pissed off because I'm not doing it the way he wants me to and saying what he wants me to, and he leaves. So what kind of support is that? It's not support. Don't even come. If that's what you're going to do, don't even show up. Because it hurt me a lot when he left, and I felt like he was putting me down and giving me a hard time. It really sucks. Hey, Gabriel, I'm sorry if I don't do it exactly the way you think I should have, and that I'm not you, and that it's no big deal for you because you've been to jail and arrested and all this other stuff is what you were telling me while I was sitting there. And then every time I tried to tell him something, he told me not to talk. So just sit there and be quiet. Like, hey, if I wanted a husband or somebody to sit next to me and put me down and tell me what to say and not say, I would have one. For that reason, for the last 12 years, I have not had one, and I don't want one. Okay? I'm going back to court to tell this judge, whom I drew a picture of right here, and the lawyer, who's right, let me see, there were two of them. Here they are. Pictures of the lawyers. I'm going to go back over there and ask them what they want me to pay. How much time do they want me to do? How much jail time? What do they want to do here? Because I don't feel like playing this whole game all over again. That public defender's over there wanting to, put me through a whole jury trial, bring me back next month, like on May 1st, every 2 weeks, come back to San Luis Obispo, come back to court. I don't live here, okay? I don't live in this joint. You want to see it? Look. This is San Luis Obispo. I don't live here. I don't want to come back here and spend the next week after week after week going to their freaking courthouse. Okay? But I'll take you back down here with me and let you know what happens. I have to walk back down there. I wanted to put it on the record of what just happened in San Luis Obispo County. Leave me a comment, and if you don't like me, kiss my ass. Ta-ta.